What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us right here on Outside the Brand. This is your AEW Double or Nothing preview and prediction show for, well, the show is going to be tomorrow on May 29th, but this is May 28th, 2022. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. You got the new logo right over there this way. I should know StreamYard by now because we've been using it for so goddamn long. It's right there on Nate's screen. And there's a little bit of a new background. So you guys got that to look forward to. And yeah, so what's been going on, guys? Double or Nothing? How psyched are you for the show? And what's on your mind? What's on your mind?
What's going on, everybody? You know what I'm saying? We chilling today. It's hot as crap. It's going on
Yes.
90 degrees. Um, Happy to be back on the podcast with the guys. You feel me? Came back and everything's looking all new, so that's good. We upgrading in the world. That's it. Oh yeah, and we streaming tonight after the show. So yeah, you come and check me out on Twitch. You feel me?
Indeed,
Got it.
indeed. Yo, um,
Oh,
I
Yeah.
don't know why the damn show was so long. There's mad matches on this damn card.
Yeah,
That's
13 matches to go over, bro.
I don't care about like 8 of them, but it is what it is.
The
it's
disrespect
AEW's
for
WrestleMania,
AEW is
huh?
insane.
I don't give a damn about like 8 of those matches. I get to see Hook and Jeff Hardy in one night, so that's good. I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
A it's
Great. I mean, come on now.
AEW's WrestleMania.
This is their WrestleMania.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
much what
people
Double or
consider
Nothing
it as
is.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right, but yeah.
Or SummerSlam, considering it's the goddamn summer right now.
Okay. Oh, and I'm happy I get to see a Jade match too. That's cool. If she loses, that's going to ruin AEW stock for me. I'm going to be very angry. So that's
You,
just
you
me on
can't
that.
say that you're not all elite though, because I have video proof of you
Bullshit.
saying that you are. So,
Bullshit. I will revoke all of those statements. I will delete every video.
all right, guys. So, AEW Revolution a couple of months ago was absolutely insane. A lot of people were talking about that pay-per-view as being the best pay-per-view that AEW's ever produced. But this stats card that you got right here, when it comes to Jade and Anna Jay, you got the triple threat tag match for the tag titles. You got, I mean, there's so much on this card. Um, the Hardys versus the Young Bucks. You got the two Owen Hart Cup tournament finals happening here. And, of course, the big main event, Hangman versus CM Punk for the world title. I mean, there's so much to look forward to on this card. I don't know. I keep hearing myself in my headset. There's an echo.
Yeah.
That's probably me. Hold on one sec.
Try again.
Yeah, just try again.
I think it's good.
I think that's
Okay,
it.
I think we're good now.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like I was saying before, there is so much to look forward to on this card, and there's just obviously something that people can gravitate towards. When you first saw this card, and pretty much seeing this card develop as when we were just watching the product, what really grabbed your eye? I mean, there's so much that probably a lot of it grabbed your eye and your attention, but what was that one match you're like, oh yeah, this is going to be a good one?
Adam Cole and Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam Cole and Samoa Joe for me. I'm like, yeah, that final match is going to be absolutely fire. Like, it's a couple of matches that caught my eye, but I'm like, Adam Cole and Samoa Joe to me is like the one that I'm most looking forward to.
It
Just
feels
because
like that a little bit of a black and gold, maybe, from NXT. We're finally going to, get the culmination of that, whenever the hell that was. Samoa Joe just choking out Adam Cole on NXT a few, months ago, or honestly, years ago at this point, probably. But yeah, we're finally going to get the culmination of that. For sure. I love that.
Damn.
What you think, Waff?
Probably Hangman and CM Punk. I would say Hardy's,
Okay.
but I feel like the Young Bucks have a chance of winning. If the Young Bucks win, I'm going to snap. So I don't want them to have anything positive. So I mean, I'm gonna say Hangman and Punk with the hope that some way Hangman wins, even though I don't see that happening. But we'll get to that later. But yeah.
That's also an amazing match that we're going to definitely talk about very, very soon. Aiden, I did not get a chance to watch Rampage on Friday, but I did hear that Ruby Soho got booed.
Oh yeah,
after she won her match against Chris Statlander.
She got booed out the arena. It was hilarious.
Huh.
I don't know why. Now, the thing is, I think a lot of people would have rather wanted probably two AEW originals to be in the finals, and maybe that's why. But to be completely honest, Britt Baker did not need the win on Wednesday. She did not. I feel like that was Toni Storm's tournament to win, and that was a bad call by AEW to put Britt Baker in that position. Now, of course, Britt Baker is their golden girl. Obviously, Britt Baker, you think of the women's division, you think of Britt, and you guys know how much of a big Britt Baker fan I am. But that was Toni Storm's tournament to win, and that was a bad call by Tony Khan to not have her win that part of the tournament to get to the finals.
I guess like
and Soho, I thought it was a tailor-made kind of thing. Go ahead, Nate. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say like I guess like fans wanted Chris Statlander probably because like she got a new character now. She reinvented herself, so it's something.
And she's on
new.
the cusp, man. She's on the cusp of being something great.
Yeah,
she really is.
So I guess like the fans wanted something new. They didn't really want to see like Ruby like that because Ruby already competed for like the TBS Championship, and like I said, it's something new with Chris Statlander. So yeah.
I thought it was a tailor-made kind of final when you had Toni Storm and Ruby Soho team up against Britt and Jamie Hayter, I believe on a Rampage. I thought it was like a tailor-made kind of finals right there between Ruby and Toni Storm, and I know people would get pissed off at that. The AEW fans, oh my gosh, there's just two WWE gals in the finals of this tournament. I wouldn't have looked at it as that. These are two incredible women that are the future of this company, and are the future of this women's division that is helping this women's division grow. And I thought it was just going to be a tailor-made match. What did you think though about Britt Baker winning that thing? Did you guys think that she really needed that win, even though Toni Storm is obviously the one people were looking at for this?
I about to say I'm kind of like, half and half. Like it's cool that Britt Baker is probably on her way to getting her rematch for the championship.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Toni Storm did deserve that win too, because she just got on the roster too, so she's moving up. So it's kind of like half and half for me.
What you think, Goff? I mean, I know Britt Baker isn't totally your favorite woman right now, but or pretty much since you've been started watching AEW, but Toni Storm, Britt Baker, I thought it was a tailor-made match for Britt to put over somebody like a Toni Storm.
I think this is like example number one of the issues that are going to start to come when you have a lot of people on this roster that deserve championship shots. The Ruby thing, that's new to me. I didn't even know that she got booed. But as far as Toni Storm goes, I do feel like Toni Storm deserves to be in a different position in the company right now. And I'm not sure why she's not. So it alarms me at the moment. I'm not going to immediately throw it off as much as I want to, but it alarms me at the moment. So, I mean, see what happens, I guess. But I'm not sure why Toni Storm isn't looked at as like a major component in this. I feel like she needs to be.
She could definitely be. She really could.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, Aiden, Britt Baker really did not need that victory. And I understand she's like the golden girl of AEW. You think of AEW Women's Division, you think of Britt, but having Britt lose to somebody like Toni Storm would not hurt her credibility whatsoever. I think everybody knows that Britt Baker at this point in time, when she had her championship reign, she's not bulletproof, but she kind of had that mentality towards her, and losing to somebody like Toni Storm would not have hurt her credibility whatsoever. And then you look at people like Chris Statlander, Soho, two incredible women of their own right, two amazing wrestlers, and Chris Statlander, she's on the cusp of being something special. Ruby Soho, she was terribly mistreated in WWE, and people are honestly kind of thinking that she's pretty much kind of getting the short end of the stick here in AEW too, because most of the year that she's had here in 2022 has been on Dark, which I completely I honestly hate that about AEW. They have her in like 22 and some odd wins and losses, and most of them are on Dark. She needs to be on TV, and I'm hoping that she takes this opportunity on pay-per-view and thrives within it. Nothing.
This is there's nothing else to say. That is what the reality of it now is, that you have a lot of people on your roster that deserve a lot of things and got mistreated in their past places of employment. So you got to figure out to accommodate everybody, but you can't accommodate everybody because there can only be one champion. There can only be one number one person. So you got.
I feel like that's kind of why they made the TBS title for them too, but then again, that's only one other person getting a title. So you're right in that sense too.
That's not gonna help much in the grand scheme of things, because now you got things where you bring in big faces like Ruby and she's getting booed. So now you got another thing to worry about. So it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I completely see where everybody is coming from with that. I did kind of want to just check up on Ruby. Yeah, she is 29-4 in her career here in AEW, and most of that has been on Dark. 19-2 this year. I mean, it's honestly criminal knowing that most of that has been on Dark when she is possibly one of the best workers in that roster and in that locker room. But yeah, guys, we're going to be talking about everything when it comes to AEW Double or Nothing that is happening tomorrow night on pay-per-view. You guys can go check that out on your local TV providers when it comes to pay-per-views and everything in between. But guys, we are going to get right into everything when it comes to Double or Nothing. And we are going to kick off with the buy-in show that's going to be happening on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is Hookhausen versus Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. Now, Mark Sterling is not a professional wrestler. He is merely a manager. If that, honestly. He's kind of just a mouthpiece for people like Tony Nese, people like, I believe Mark Sterling is still with Jade. No. Is Mark Sterling with Jade Cargill still?
He switches. He got like multiple people that he managed.
So he has multiple.
Tony Nese, he managed Jade, and probably like a couple other people.
Okay, so yeah, he has multiple people. So he's mainly just a manager type role. Obviously, Tony Nese, he's one of the best, especially when it comes to just cruiserweights, like just out there. And I'm only saying cruiserweights because of his past work in WWE. Hook, absolutely the future of this company. I don't care what you say, Nate. He is. And Danhausen, Danhausen, he lost his first match in AEW to Tony Nese in like the 15 seconds, maybe even less. But it fit him, and it worked. Hookhausen is now a thing, and they're going up against Tony Nese and Smart Mark Sterling. I think, personally, this is only going to help Hook and Danhausen get over, and Tony Nese is really going to be in there to make sure that they do get over, along with Mark Sterling being in there for the comedy aspect. So what do you guys think? Who wins this thing? Hookhausen or Tony Nese? Smart work. I know you want to say Tony Nese so bad, dude. I know you do.
Yeah, it's tough, Phil. It's tough. But yeah, like I said, I still don't see the appeal yet. Maybe y'all see something more than what I see so far, but I got to go with Hookhausen on this one. I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like Mark Sterling will be like an X factor in the match, but like I don't know. Maybe he could do something. I know what Tony Nese is capable of, but
yeah,
yeah, and your guy Hook and Danhausen, yeah, I think they're taking a dub.
My God.
That don't mean I'm hopping on the Hook train, guys. I'm just saying that they're winning.
We'll convert you to being a hooker at some point, bro. Just hold on a second.
You gotta stop saying that. You gotta stop calling him that.
All right. But Loft, I mean, Hook, Danhausen, Tony, Smart Mark. I mean, this is the buy-in, so it really totally doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day. But this is supposed to get Hookhausen over. Could it do that? Could it possibly be doing that?
I mean, yeah, they look like they're out there having fun and the crowd likes it, so I don't see any reason why they wouldn't win the match. I don't really see the appeal in both of them being a tag team. I think Hook has more of a future on the solo tip, but I do assume that they're going to win pretty quickly, Hook and Danhausen, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah. Listen, Hook and Danhausen, I definitely feel where you're coming from when it comes to them being like pretty much just solo acts compared to them being a tag team. Honestly, Hookhausen just kind of came out of nowhere. They're just involved in one backstage segment, and everybody just it's just gravitated towards them in some way, shape, or form, and they're just like, make it a thing. Hookhausen, make it a thing. And Tony Khan, he listened to the fans and he made it a thing. But I agree with you too, 100%. I do think that Hookhausen does pick up the win here, and at the end of the day, whether we see these guys continue going at it as a tag team or if this is just a one-time thing just to make the fans happy and then they split away, then so be it. But we'll see what happens when it comes to Hookhausen, and we'll go from there. I saw your predictions here, Nate, on your TikTok. You said that this is a legit first match of Hook's career. So
I did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No,
yes, you did.
No, what I said was his real first competition with Tony Nese. I about to say because you had like QT Marshall. And
first real match, first competition, same difference. I mean, come on now, bro.
Like he had like QT Marshall and he had like JD Drake, and so like
okay, well, yes, JD Drake. Yes, of course, that's something. And don't listen, QT Marshall. A lot of people are sleeping on the QT. You know, QT was great in the beginnings of AEW. Okay,
he was
trash. He was good in the beginnings of AEW, like Phil said. He was good.
He was good in the beginnings of AEW, but he then got transitioned into actual backstage role, and now he's just doing what he's doing with the factory. So
yeah, once I see like Hook against like Sammy Guevara or something like that, then we'll talk.
Oh my God.
And I swear, once Hook loses his first match, Phil, I'm coming directly towards you. I'm coming directly towards you. I'm gonna be so sad when that happens. I'm gonna make a loft type video and just yell at the camera and tag you in it.
Man, my boy Suplex and I, we're just gonna be texting each other about the first Hook loss, and we're just gonna be crying together. It's gonna be a sad day. But for sure, man. This is gonna be great for Hookhausen, and hopefully, they can pick up the W for that match. Up next, a match that should not even be on the goddamn card. You should have saved this for AEW Rampage. I don't even know what the fuck the story is about when it comes to this match. This match does not need to be on the card whatsoever. It's Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin. What the fuck is this doing here on the main card?
Apparently, so with that, quote unquote, Kyle O'Reilly is the one that injured Sting, quote unquote. So that's why they just randomly made it into a match on the card.
I hope this shit gets out of the way first and we can just get it over with. I think it's honestly going to be a pretty decent match. I mean, Kyle O'Reilly's great. Darby Allin, well, if you know Darby Allin very well, he's phenomenal at what he does, especially with those suicide dives. I just hope we get this shit out of the way and then we can focus on the real stuff. That's all. That's on this card. Seriously. Kyle O'Reilly was the one to injure Sting. Where? Didn't Sting throw a chair at Kyle O'Reilly's head?
And smack him.
so how did he injure Sting? I don't know. Let's just get this out of the way. I hope Darby wins then. Seriously. Just get Darby the win and get it over with.
Yeah, I got Darby winning too. I think this is gonna be a good match though, because it's two different styles of wrestling.
Yes.
We know how Kyle O'Reilly wrestle and we know how Darby wrestle. So I think this is gonna be a good match for what it is. I'm not.
Yeah, guys.
Is it on the buy-in or is it on the regular?
No, this is the main card. This is the main card.
Okay. I thought it would be on the buy-in probably.
I wish it was on the buy-in. That way I didn't get to see this.
Yeah. So I know the Hook match is on the buy-in.
Yes.
So.
Oh.
There's only one match on the buy-in, so. And that was the Hookhausen. What was that?
Kyle's the one who stepped on Sting's leg. That's what Tanya just said.
Oh, okay. They put the chair in his leg. They put the chair on his leg, and then he did the double knee, the knee onto the chair. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I just didn't see that detail, but yeah. I mean, well, come on now. I mean, I think we all know who's pretty much got to win this match, right?
I'm putting Darby over if I'm the match booker here. I don't really like Kyle O'Reilly that much, so I think that is what's standing in the way for me. I never really saw what his character was, and AEW, I think his presentation is a lot better.
Yes,
but I do have a very big bias towards Darby Allin, so I probably would put Darby over in this one. So I think Darby wins this, hopefully quick. I don't think this match should be on the card that long.
This match should not even be lasting longer than 12 minutes tops.
Yeah.
So and by the way, guys, I'm not saying that this match is going to be absolute trash. I'm legitimately just saying it doesn't really need to be on the card. There are two other matches that I feel that really should not be on the card, and we will go over that soon. But yeah, Darby, Kyle O'Reilly, I think it's going to be a great match. It's just not really worthy of being on Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Up next, another match that I feel that really should not be on the card. That this would have been fine for like a Dynamite or a Rampage, honestly. And that is American Top Team versus Sammy, Frankie, and Ty. Listen, first of all, I have to say that belt that I don't know what belt company made that for Scorpio, but that belt
is nice belt.
Is so beautiful.
That belt is fire.
It's so beautiful.
It's a nice belt.
Man, and all gold and then the purple champion nameplate. Oh my God. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, the reason why they made it is because he's from Los Angeles. So it's the Los Angeles.
It's a whole LA Lakers vibe, right? Yeah.
That's fine.
But yeah, guys. Now there is a little bit of a caveat towards this match. If American Top Team win, then Sammy Guevara and Frankie Kazarian cannot challenge for the TNT Championship as long as Scorpio Sky is holding the title. So, With that caveat being said, who wins this thing?
American Top Team.
And this is Paige Van Zandt's debut. So you got to take this into account too.
Yeah, American Top Team. I'm kind of tired of seeing Sammy in the TNT title picture. I think Sammy should.
We're also talking Frankie here too. Frankie can't even challenge it either.
We're talking about Frankie. I forgot about Frankie.
Frankie can't challenge for it either.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. American Top Team. Like I said, I think Sammy should at least try to sneak his way into the AEW title picture soon.
That would be interesting. Really would.
Like last year, I think it was like last year, like a couple years ago. Sammy was on fire. Like Sammy became one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW because of like his last couple years. I definitely want to see him in an AEW title picture soon, maybe. As far as Frankie Kazarian, I don't know what they're gonna do with Frankie Kazarian. Maybe they bring back SCU or something. I don't know, but I
wouldn't mind Frankie joining them. Seriously, I really wouldn't. That you bring back that SCU type mentality with them, that would be great.
Yeah, that would be dope.
My God. Then
Tay Conti.
Listen, bro. Listen, okay? Listen. When she got her shot for the women's title, she really put herself into her own, and she honestly is great at what she does. It's just you put their relationship on TV, it's gonna get cringe no matter what.
Yeah, real cringy, bro. I get tired of seeing them on Instagram and Twitter and crap, bro.
I can't even watch Sammy's vlog because of the cringiness, bro.
Man, now it's on freaking Rampage and Dynamite. Like, man,
they're gonna get a reality show in like a year.
Man, for real.
Probably, honestly.
Sammy and Ty.
It probably will. It's honestly not that far-fetched to even say that. Like, you're kind of onto something there.
I don't want to be onto something. I want it to be off. I don't want it to be on anything. That's just
first Corey and Carmella, now Sammy and Ty.
I think the Corey and Carmella thing was only on YouTube, so it's not legitimately on TV.
Still, that's something.
I never even seen. Ms. and Mrs. is fine. I'm not watching.
Ms. and Mrs. is great.
Ms. and Mrs. is fine. I've been watching that like every day. That shit is fire, bro. Ms. and Mrs. is fire. I don't think I want to be Sammy and Ty, and I don't think I want to watch that for 2 hours. But I think that's the direction they're going for real.
See, I was cool with Tay Conti until she started dating Sammy, and I was like, God dang it. And then they made it worse because they were on social media every single day just posting each other, and I'm like, like, bro.
When you saw them posting pictures with each other and doing videos from like the Sammy vlogs and everything all those months ago before they were even dating, you kind of had a feeling there was something going on there, and then it kind of just snowballed.
Something sneaky.
Something sneaky.
And I felt so bad for his ex-fiance now, but that's a whole other goddamn different story. We're talking about Double or Nothing.
That's tough.
But I'm actually going to go with Sammy and Frankie. I don't see them getting out of the TNT title picture anytime soon. I really want American Top Team to win this thing, because if you're going to push these people as American Top Team, and with Dan Lambert being one of the, I don't even know if they're baby faces at this point, but I can't tell. Are they baby faces or heels? Because Dan Lambert's still being the absolute prick that he usually is. I
think they're slowly turning babyface, because I'm not sure if
because the heel heat that Sammy and Ty keep continuing to get. Like, they get booed out of the building at times.
Yeah, because you didn't watch Rampage, so what happened was
they went to American Top Team, the gym, right?
Yeah,
and then
they went to the gym and they broke in and stole like the titles and stuff.
Yeah. So they broke in, like, I believe Sammy has possession of the BMF championship or what. I don't know. I don't know MMA and UFC. So I just know what they stole. So they Sammy has possession of the BMF championship. I believe Ty has something when it comes to like the women's thing for all of that stuff. I don't know. Again, I don't watch MMA or UFC. And then I believe like Frankie took a trophy that said like, oh yeah, this is like the best gym like from 2020 or whatever. So I don't know. But yeah, I have Sammy, Ty, and Frankie getting in this, and yeah, for sure. What do you think, Klopp? I mean, this is probably a match you really don't even care about.
You're right. I don't give a damn about this match. I ain't gonna care.
I knew it.
I don't care who wins.
What's going on, Dylan? Don't start any heat and don't start any basketball stuff in here, please. I want to keep Loft sane here.
Yeah, I was about to say Loft is still stinging from last from you know, he's still happy from last night, bro.
Don't get me started.
I want to keep Loft sane. I want to keep this PG. Because I know.
We got enough of that last night in the group chat, bro. From
yeah, right. Here we said go to.
Listen, Dylan. Be glad you're not in that group chat, bro. Because it got insane.
Come in the group chat,
bro. Lou and Loft,
especially at 11 p.m. tomorrow night, because it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fucking nice.
If you want me to add him, if you want to like meet him via text in the chat, I can. But that's all on you guys.
We're gonna go to Miami. We're gonna fuck him. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one, folks. 3-7, this bitch.
He's like, I'm not ready. Okay.
Oh God, bro.
Who you got in this person mix trios match here, bro?
American Top Team. Just because I don't want Sammy to win a match. I think he's partially annoying sometimes. So.
I love Ethan and I love Scorpio, so I hope you guys are right. I want to be wrong on this prediction, but I'm going with Sammy and Ty.
Yeah, Scorpio's freaking cool. I like Scorpio too.
And I believe Ethan Page is one of the best mic talkers in AEW right now, especially with just his promo skills. I mean, I know there are a ton of great people on the mic in AEW, but Ethan Page is really slept on. So I love that. Up next, guys, another trios match. I can't wait for this shit because this was supposed to happen at Revolution, and then all of a sudden, Ray Phoenix was still out with the injury. So we got the House of Black versus the entirety of Death Triangle with Pac and the Lucha Bros. This is going to be insane. I love this. Who you guys got? I know who I got, but what do you guys say?
Death Triangle.
I got House Black.
Okay, so we're 1-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I got House of Black. They need this.
They need something. I don't know what they. I know everyone was calling.
If Kenny Omega came back, we would have had the Trios Championships already.
What if, thinking about it, because it was supposed to happen and it didn't happen yet, what if somewhere during the match Julia Hart comes out?
Oh shoot, I forgot about Julia.
Oh, damn.
I forgot about Julia Hart. Holy shit. I forgot about that. So wait, there honestly could be something with that. We all know the whole Julia Hart thing. Obviously, Malachi spit the black mist in her eye and caused the eye patch, and it's kind of just the darkness is kind of just continuing to grow within her. She could not pull the trigger on Brian Pillman Jr. I have to put the junior in there because people are going to get crazy. She couldn't pull the trigger then. But could she interfere in this and cause Death Triangle the match? That could be something. You brought up a very good point there, dude. Oh, I didn't even think about Julia. Jesus Christ, that's awesome. That's great. That's honestly really good. But yeah, I gotta have Alice Black here. If they're Kenny Omega just come back so we can have the trios championships, so that we can get House of Black versus what the hell is that? Blackpool Combat Club. Just get them versus House of Black in the trios championships, and we're good to go. Please, thank you. But yeah, both of these trios are phenomenal at what they do, and I cannot wait for this match. I think this is going to be a banger for sure. Oh, now I'm gonna have that whole Julia thing in my head until we get to the show. So that's gonna be great. Oh my god. Now we're gonna be talking about. I clicked the Hardys for a second. My bad. Jericho Appreciation Society versus Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and the Blackpool Combat Club with Moxley and Danielson. Obviously, Wheeler Yuta is still in Japan with the whole I believe Super Juniors tournament. I believe that's what the tournament that he is still a part of. This is going to be great because this is, I forgot to put in parentheses, but this is an Anarchy in the Arena match. We don't know what the fuck that entails. That is, I know for a fact that it's not the Stadium Stampede type thing, so we're not gonna have to endure that. Tony Khan came out on Busted Open Radio and said that the whole Stadium Stampede thing is not going to happen ever again because that was mainly for the pandemic era of AEW. So it's not going to be that. It's just going to be craziness, I feel. And it's going to be tornado style, just absolute carnage, craziness. I felt like we were supposed to get blood and guts for this rivalry, but they're deciding to do Anarchy in the Arena.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Blood and Guts too. I was just waiting for Will and Regal. Blood and Guts! Wow!
See, now here's the thing: when William Regal finally does say Blood and Guts, he has to give that kind of same cadence that he was doing with War Games. I mean, maybe he's just trying to figure out how to say it in the cadence for War Games because we all know it's the exact same kind of match. We all know it's the exact same match. It's just you got to get that same cadence as War Games versus Blood and Guts or something like that. You gotta give it to him on that. So maybe he's just trying to figure that out at first. But Anarchy in the Arena, this is the first of its kind, and we're going to just see absolute carnage.
Yeah, I can't wait for this match too. This is another one that I'm hyped. Like you said, Anarchy in the Arena, we don't know what that's going to be. Right. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like no DQ, no disqualification, no count out, anything goes type of match anywhere in the arena. So
maybe it's some kind of falls count anywhere type aspect with it, but we don't know.
Anywhere. Yeah, it's going to be all types of crazy stuff going on. But I got Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and Blackpool Combat Club for the dub. Cool. Even though I love my guy Chris Jericho, I already know he's gonna hit somebody with a fireball.
Listen, he's a wizard. He's a wizard, bro. You gotta get that in there. He's a wizard. He's a wizard, Harry. He's a wizard. Okay.
I kind of like that he brought back like the like the list of Jericho type thing, but he just replaced it with you get hit with a fireball because I'm a wizard. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Like,
listen, bro. This isn't Bruce Pritchard type bullshit. Okay, you know this isn't like Alexa Bliss like sending down rafters on her opponents or anything like that. This is a legitimate fireball to your face. and Jericho might legitimately be a wizard. I might have to get an AEW t-shirt when it comes to Jericho's merchandise now. I might have to get he might have to actually come out in a cape and like get a wand and like a hat and everything, he might legitimately have to turn into a wizard because this is phenomenal for him. he has to turn into a wizard, like for real, and he needs to turn into a wizard. Loft, like this sports entertainment type bullshit needs to get off my TV, says Loft. I mean, listen, Loft, I don't know if you're into this whole wizardry Jericho Appreciation Society stuff, but man, this is it's so entertaining, whether anybody likes it or not.
That's it. That's the point of this stable. I don't want to appreciate Jericho like that. I just don't want to. It's funny. I ain't gonna lie. I laughed when he like said the wizard thing. I think it's funny. So I mean, that's also a good aspect of it. And Chris Jericho is charismatic as all hell. So, he's cool. I guess it's just I'm not. The match doesn't really matter to me. If anything, I'm more so on the Blackpool Combat Club only because I want Bryan Danielson to be the most successful person he can be because he is the best wrestler in the world, and that is all that there is to it. So I'm picking the Combat Club for this one.
I got him too. I got Kingston, Santana, Ortiz in the Blackpool Combat Club, guys. Listen, we love I love Jericho over here. I believe Nate loves Jericho over here. Loft is kind of indifferent with him, but you know, this is going to be a great thing. We're finally going to be able to see these 10 people. Jeez, it's going to be 10 people in this match, guys. It's going to be crazy. Like, we're just going to see these two teams go at it, and it's going to be absolutely insane. And I cannot wait for it.
One thing that
because it is legitimately going to be anarchy in the arena. It's just carnage. It's carnage.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be absolutely nuts. But one thing I don't appreciate is that Jericho cuts Judas when I'm in the middle of singing my heart out.
Dude, that was great. That was great.
I'm in the middle of singing my heart out to Judas, and he just cut the music. I'm like, what in the world are you doing?
That was so good. That was so good because that's just like a heel should do. That is such a heel move, and that is so great. Honestly, I want him to walk out to something different tomorrow. Something other than Judas. Because then once Judas returns, with him being a babyface again, that's going to make it even more special.
That'd probably be dope.
Have another Fozzy song. There's got to be another Fozzy song that fits them. There's got to be.
I said the other side. Oh wait, that's Edge.
That's Ultra Bridge.
I hear that song somewhere. I'm gonna lose it. What the fuck is going on here?
That's Ultra Bridge. What the hell?
That's good.
What the hell? Okay. Well, after that,
I miss his old theme song, man. I miss his old theme song.
Yeah.
If you believe yours is the only way. All right, guys. Loft, you're finally gonna get hyped because these are your boys right here. Well, you got one of your boys in this match. It is the Hearty Boys. Well, or the Hardys. They're not boys anymore. They are grown men. They are grown middle-aged. They are grown middle-aged extreme men, and that is in their words. Okay. They legitimately said that. And they're taking on the Young Bucks. Again, you know, we've seen this in Ring of Honor. We've seen this pretty much anywhere. You can find another Young Bucks Hardy match. This is going to be great. I've seen all their stuff before, but man, this is going to be great. I just hope they don't go balls to the wall like the Hardys usually try to do and kill themselves. We don't need anything like jumping off 20-foot ladders onto steel chairs.
Why not?
Like, we don't need that stuff.
Why not? That's Jeff Hardy.
Bro, for real. I'm about to have Jeff jump off the freaking top pillar on the stage, bro, onto a.
Do you want them to die?
He can't die. Jeff can't die.
bro, he does that stuff all the time, and he's still alive. Like,
I'm not even really worried about Jeff. I'm worried about goddamn Matt. The last time we saw Matt Hardy on like Somewhere High was when he hit his goddamn head on concrete with Sammy Guevara spearing him off a goddamn forklift through a table that missed. I don't want to see him die.
I thought you was gonna say when he hit that leg drop off the top of the ladder and like his tailbone was messed up.
Ugh.
That was back in WWE.
No, that was in AEW. It was in the ladder match. I think it was a ladder match for like a title opportunity or something like that when he was Big Money Matt Hardy.
Oh, that was all the way back then.
Yeah. Big Money Matt.
Big money.
But yeah, I mean, when Sammy did that to Matt, I was legitimately terrified for his life. We do not need this again. That this is going to be a great match, and I'm going to enjoy the living hell out of this. I'm picking the Hardys to win. I know a lot of people are picking the Young Bucks for some strange reason. Maybe due to interference or something like that, but I got the Hardys. The Hardys can't lose this thing right now. They're on such a high right now, and if they're going for those tag team titles, they need wins. So I got the Hardys.
For me, I said that I don't know why, but I have a feeling that the Young Bucks are gonna win.
What the?
I don't know why. I just have a feeling, Loft. I don't want to pick the Young Bucks, but I have a feeling that they're gonna win. I don't know how and I don't know why, but I just have like a gut feeling that the Young Bucks are gonna beat the Hardys. Also, we need Jeff Hardy to jump off that pyramid up in Las Vegas. Just jump off that pyramid, hit a swanton bomb onto a table, bada bing, bada boom, we're in there.
You guys want them to die, I swear. It's legitimately insane.
It's making Bleacher Report, bro.
He's the best. Yes, exactly. Bleacher Report.
Bleacher Report.
Shout out to the BR real quick.
Off the pyramid.
Listen, the Young Bucks suck, and I never want them to win a match again. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy for the W. Easy money.
Yo, Law, did you see them come out as the Hardys yesterday?
Yeah, I saw on your stream. I go in there and see what Nate doing. Let's go see what Nate. I go in there. I see these two bum asses jumping around.
And Gangrel showed up.
And I saw, what was the dude he was dressed up as leader? Who was that?
Brandon Cutler.
That was Brandon Cutler.
He had a thong on. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but dude, that's not even the thing. Gangrel showed up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I got beef with Gangrel too. What the fuck? Why? Really, bro? They just doing all this creepy, scary shit on Raw, and you don't want to go over there. Are you fucking kidding me, Gangrel? Really? I thought we were cool. Really? All that shit Edge was doing with Seth Rollins, he had a blood bag. He didn't want to come.
Gangrel would fit that whole other side ship perfectly, bro.
Of course he would. It's just the Brood. I don't understand why he's over there when Edge is not there. Why are you with the Young?
There was only a one-time thing. Don't worry. He's not signed.
Shit. Y'all be signing
people. I wouldn't know if he's signed or not. I handle the contracts. I'm Phil Conn, for Christ's sakes.
Listen, y'all be just signing people out of nowhere sometimes. I turn around.
Listen, bro, it's not only me here. I just make up the paperwork. Tony's the one that tries to sign them.
All right, bet. Let me find out.
I just send the paperwork. Tony's making the contracts.
I hope you're telling me the truth, man. I hope to God you are.
Tony makes the contract. I just send them over to people to sign.
Don't sit down. I'm gonna find it. That shit crazy. Got beef again.
All right, guys. Next up, we got the TBS Championship match, and another match that is honestly not even noteworthy of being on the card right now. I love Jade. I think Jade is absolutely great, and you guys need to hear this because I know a ton of you guys are going to take this out of context. I like Jade Cargill, and I think Jade Cargill is absolutely phenomenal.
Me too.
But this match with Anna Jay does not need to be on the card. It doesn't. There's no story heading into this. Why is Anna Jay getting a title shot? Where did she even earn a championship opportunity? And we all know who wins this.
Yeah.
There's no story here.
Yep. I was say that. Yeah. Not really much to say there, Phil.
I love both of them. Don't get me wrong. Anna Jay is going to be a great opponent for Jade. But there's nothing here.
Whew. Yeah, Jade for the dub. Get her 31st dub. And then, I don't know.
Oh, that's right. She's still at 30.
Yeah.
She hasn't competed in months, then, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
But, I feel like Jade is at a point with the same as...
Say it. I know you want to say it. Say it.
I'm not...
Say it. I know what you're saying.
I was about to say she's at a point as like the same as Roman with the championship. Like she beat everybody.
Listen.
Really,
she's at a stalemate.
She's that bitch. She smashed them all. She's at
a stalemate. She's at a stalemate. One, she does not need a championship anymore in order to be over because she is already over as fuck. She does not need somebody like Mark Sterling to bring her down. Because that's exactly what he is doing. That is bringing her down. The person that should only be with Jade Cargill, and I'm telling you this right now, and Lop, I completely 100% agree with you, is that person from Diamond Mine, whoever the hell that guy was. Who was he?
Oh, the greatest manager of all time, Mr. Malcolm Bivens?
Oh, Malcolm Bivens.
That would be perfect for her. He's a great mouthpiece.
That's amazing.
He fits with that kind of mold with the baddies so much. That's somebody that I would love to bring in. But there's nothing left for Jade Cargill to do. There's nothing left. Anna Jay is not winning this match. By no means is she winning this match. Is she going to be a great opponent for her? Of course. She's honestly really good. It's just people don't see her. Thank you, AEW Dark.
But the thing is, Phil, when Jay loses the title, who do you have beat her?
Who do I have? I don't. That's the thing. We don't know because she's gone through everybody.
Everybody.
I say bring in somebody like an Ember Moon back in, but you wouldn't want to have Ember Moon just be right back in, or be brought right back in to a championship. That's just not going to work, and people are going to be pissed.
She don't want that stress. She better join her. Don't. She better join her.
Ember Moon wouldn't. Oh, okay, Athena is not the character to be a baddie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
She legitimately said it in her Chris Van Vliet interview. She caters to children.
No, that's first of all, that's different because they had her on some nut shit over there on NXT. If you have her with
she still caters to children.
That doesn't mean that she
regardless of company.
Jade. Red Velvet doesn't be doing all the stuff that Jade and Kiara do. Red Velvet is the tamest out of the three, is she not? Okay, then.
You can argue that, yes.
So you put Athena on their side. Now you have 4 dominant women here. They don't all have to be all twerky and they don't have to do all that shit. But she can still be with them as far as the stable goes. That doesn't mean that she has to.
What does Velvet do off camera?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, you know exactly what I mean. You follow her on Instagram.
I follow everyone. I don't know. That's not fair. That's not.
No, that is fair. That is fair because you know I'm right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still confused. I don't know. You got to use your words, sir. You got to use your words now. That's what we got to.
You know exactly what I mean, and I bet Nate is sending you something right now.
Nah, I'm not. I'm somewhere else.
Hey, listen, man. I think it'll work. So I don't want her to lose to Jade because there's.
Jade is going okay. Wow, you know Jade is gonna have to lose one match at some point, right?
I hope so. I don't want her to become a Roman is. I don't want her to become.
You know she's going to have to lose at some point.
Yes, I hope very soon. Honestly.
Okay.
It's
okay.
reaching.
I just wanted to make that clear. I know you love Jade and everything, and pretty much. I mean, we all do, but she has to lose at some point.
Of course, that's the goal. I thought Mr. Roman Reigns may have something different with that. Well, he does not.
To take the title off of her. To take the title off of her though, as her first loss.
You got to do it eventually, and no use in making it worse. You don't want her to become this long time champion that doesn't lose ever, because then you lose the mystique. That's what I've been trying to say for the better part of a fucking year, but no one listens to live, so it's cool. But I mean, I don't want Jade to turn. I've heard you.
It's just WWE and Romans.
But y'all ain't listening. Hearing and listening, two different things, my brother. You understand me?
WWE is not gonna listen to shit, so.
And that's my problem. So hopefully AEW listened to me when I said, don't make Jade this unstoppable force, because then you lose it. And
she already is.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
She's 31-0, bro. She's going to be. And
she didn't lose it yet, though. She's close.
And there's nobody on this roster that's going to be able to be here unless it's somebody new that's being brought in.
That's the only way you go then, unless you just run it back with somebody she already beat. That's the best option you got. That's the best option you got at this point.
I'm telling you right now, if Mark Sterling is not the catalyst to her first loss, then what was all of this for? Mark Sterling has to be the one for the catalyst for the loss. So that we can at least keep Jade strong in the loss. Because you don't want to have it clean.
That's the thing that I think people are misunderstanding, that we don't have to make the champions look strong because they already look strong. She has a fucking presence, championship or not.
I know, but if Mark Sterling is a catalyst to that way we can fire his ass and then we can bring in somebody new for her. That would just be even a better presentation for her in the end.
That would probably make a little bit more sense too. Yeah.
You don't want to have her lose clean, Love. That's the thing for me.
I hate when champions lose with interference, because then it just takes away the whole aspect of them losing, because now it's like they didn't even really lose for real. If she loses clean, then the person who beat her clean looks stronger. Like, what if Tony Storm out of nowhere just beats Jade? Then what? Now you just got
then Ruby's a megastar right then and there for the TBS title.
You just got her out of her rut, just like that. No interference, no nothing.
And to be honest, we don't even know what the fuck we don't even know what the hell the winner gets out of this Owen Hart Cup. We don't even know if they get a trophy. We don't know if they get a title shot. We don't know.
Yeah,
they haven't said that.
You can go either way with that, and have the person who wins the cup, if they go out there and beat Jade clean, then there it goes. Then you have that, and within itself, Jade's not going to lose any momentum, I don't think, especially if they get her a new manager. But
Jade is on a WCW Goldberg run right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Guys, here's the thing. If you're commenting, shit. Actually, no. Now they're finally just coming on in. The comments were coming on in for the live chat, but now they're finally, I believe, coming back in. So if you guys weren't typing, I couldn't see some of the chat because they weren't coming in.
And can Kiara Hogan wrestle, please?
Yeah.
We need like a trios match for those.
They had like one a few weeks ago.
I believe it was on a Rampage, and they destroyed.
Well, two of them I knew, one of them I didn't know, but it wasn't a bad match, but it was like 5 minutes.
I'd love it if Dakota came in, Tyler. I would. I'd love it if Dakota came on in.
Sign King Coda. I like that. Sign King Coda immediately.
Is that her real name now, King Coda?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, King Coda.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her trademark that, and I was like, interesting. King Coda.
Sign King Coda.
We'll see. She would be great for this division, though. If you got her, if you got Candice in here, and if you got Ember or Athena, some stiff competition right there for Jade.
And they need to go scouting in WoW because they have a lot of great wrestlers in WoW.
I will say that, yes, I don't watch that, but I do know a lot of people are good over there.
You got to look for that shit, but they got some really good wrestlers in WoW. So I mean, you got a really good influx of wrestlers coming in that you can add. But
you can build upon this division. It's just if Tony Khan wants to. Stay away from men signing right now, okay? Stay away from the men. Well, if you're getting Candice, you're going to get Johnny because that's a package deal and they're not going to leave each other. But stay away from the men for right now and focus on the women. Build upon what you have and start from there.
Both companies need to focus on the women, damn near.
Well, WWE doesn't care about women's wrestling.
You are correct about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not backing down on that statement, guys.
They
if anybody's watching this,
you don't.
Doug, I want Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace on one of those companies before the end of the year, really bad. Like
I love Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna is so good.
I want them to be mainstays on the show. Like I
love Deonna Purrazzo,
but Jordynne Grace more because I know she's like Impact mainly, but
Jordan's great.
Jordan's fucking awesome.
I love both of them.
Jordan's fucking awesome.
You know, Deonna Purrazzo really got the short end of that stick when it came to that Ring of Honor Women's Championship main event type thing on Dynamite, or I don't know if it was the main event, but when they had that unification match for the title, she really got the short end of the stick on that because that was just a poorly timed match. But yeah, focus on your women's division, AEW. That's all we care. That's all we ask. A division that does not really need to be all that caring for right now because this division is absolutely stacked and there's really nothing else that you can say about it. It's a tag team division. We got Jurassic Express defending their tag titles against Team Taz and Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. And then we also got Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland in this match. They call it a three-way, but it's a triple threat tag match for the tag titles. This is going to be great. But I feel, just in my gut, Jurassic Express are going to lose the tag titles.
Yeah, I think so too. For me, I feel like Jurassic Express title run is kind of like stale.
Yes.
We all.
And it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
Yeah, it's not their fault. It's because of the injury with Rey Fenix and stuff. Because the Lucha Bros was supposed to
retain.
Yeah, they were supposed to retain. They were supposed to still have those titles.
If it wasn't for that injury, who knows what we would have had in this match if it wasn't for that injury.
Yeah. But for this one, I got Keith Lee and Swerve, the broke Keenan and Kel, as what Ricky Starks call them. Keith Lee and Swerve for the dub. I wouldn't mind seeing Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks as the champions, though.
That would be great. I mean, Powerhouse Hobbs, I am done with people calling him the ripoff version or the Wish.com version of Big E.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen,
it wasn't even you that started. It's everybody now. Everybody's calling him that, and it's honestly so disrespectful to what this man has become over the last few months of his career. Like, the man is great. He continues to work on himself. He continues to get in better shape each and every single time. And the fact that people are still calling him Great Value Big E, I just find it disrespectful. I do. And it's not even towards you. It's honestly everybody else now. It really is. Like everybody's getting on that train, and it's honestly just really disrespectful to me. And I'm not even Powerhouse. I don't even know. Well, I fully believe that Powerhouse sees it, and he's obviously just pushing that away. But I don't know. I just found that disrespectful right from the jump.
I was it like it's nothing towards his talent or nothing like that because we know how talented Powerhouse Hobbs is. It's because
Yes.
like he kind of looks like him. He kind of like his character kind of like I don't know I haven't really seen much of his character like that. So
in the beginning, he really didn't have one. But then he started getting into Team Taz and everything like that, and then he really just became the powerhouse that he really is. And then that's why they changed his name to Powerhouse Hobbs. First of all, it was just Will Hobbs at first.
Hobbs.
It was Will Hobbs at first, and then they added Powerhouse to it. They called him Powerhouse Will Hobbs, and then they just took Will out of it. But yeah, I mean, I'm picking Keith Lee and Swerve too. I just think it's their time. They have been getting pushed heavily right now, and you strike when the iron's hot when it comes to these tag teams. You strike with them now. You get those tag titles on them now, and you see where it goes. I think Team Taz, they're going to have their chance to shine when it comes to tag team gold at some point. Honestly, I would not mind if Team Taz took them away from Swerve and Keith Lee down the line. But I just think you strike when the iron's hot and you get Keith Lee and Swerve those titles.
Go ahead, Law.
No, Law's away, but I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm going for. We'll hear what Law has to say in just a little bit. I kind of want to just see these. Tyler, no, he would not be. He wouldn't be racist if they don't win the titles. Come on now, that's too far, bro. I do kind of see Christian getting involved though, Tanya. I do see that. You think Christian can cost
I'm back.
JE the titles? A Christian heel turn here?
On Jurassic Express.
I could see it.
I could probably see it. Yeah, I could probably see it.
Who you got winning this match here, Olaf?
Swerve and Keith Lee. That's the only way.
There you go. There you go.
I'm here for the advancement of those two. That's where I'm going.
What do you think of that whole comparison when it comes to Powerhouse being the great value Big E? I never liked it from the start.
I ain't gonna cap. I laughed when I first heard it because I wasn't thinking of it until I heard it. But I mean, they're obviously two different people. I feel like, like Superman and Bizarro. I feel like Big E is Superman and Hobbs is Bizarro. So, I mean, like, they look the same, but they act totally different. So, I mean, I see the comparison, but at the same time, they're two totally different wrestlers, two totally different competitors. So keep them separate. That's all. That's really all I got on that. But I need Swerve to come out with the Shaka Khan theme like he did in the Indies. Me and Tyler were talking about this the other day. I need him to come out with the Shaka Khan song. If you got, I thought I showed it to you on the group chat. I think I did. But
I didn't see anything. If it's just buried in there.
look up Swerve's old entrance in like the Indies and shit. He had this song by Shaka Khan, and the crowd sings the song. It's such a good song, and he gets an amazing reaction when he comes out. So if they bring that to Double or Nothing, that's going to make the show 10 times better for me. So just if AEW wants to get some brownie points from Big Old Famous, handle that.
Tony could probably get the rights to it if it's not.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so, because if there's the right crowd, it's like only certain people are gonna pop. Because if he comes out to it and people don't know that was the song in the Indies, they're not gonna pop. But if you were there,
CM Punk came out to his Ring of Honor theme and everybody popped for that. So
that's true. That's very true. Can he? No, I'm wait till we talk about that match. I have an idea. We're gonna wait till we talk about that match.
Okay, cool. Up next, guys, a match that I really wish that these two ladies had more to give us than just these promos that don't last long. And last week on AEW Dynamite, the people in the truck, or the people that really just control the music, cut off Thunder Rosa during her promo with her music, and then she tried to talk over it and everything like that. Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb. I think it's going to be a great match. I love Serena Deeb. I thought she was a shoo-in to win the Owen Hart Cup, but she wasn't in the tournament, obviously, for this reason. I just think these two deserve better. They really did. They deserved way better than what they got here. They did great for what they had. It's just they deserved a lot better in order to get this match going. Do you guys feel that they kind of were given the right type of opportunity to get this match as over as it should be with the fans, or are you just really not caring for this at all?
I'm kind of in between. It's cool to see Serena Deeb finally get. Yeah, it's cool to see Serena Deeb finally get her title shot, which, you know, because Serena Deeb been killing it all 2022. Like she's been absolutely nuts. Thunder Rosa has been doing good too. For this match, I got Thunder Rosa retaining, but I wouldn't be surprised if Serena wins. Like I said, Serena been killing it all year, so
yeah,
to win the championship would probably be the icing on the cake for this year. So, but yeah.
I just feel like they got more opportunities here, man. I mean, they have their promos, and that's pretty much the only stuff that they were using to build towards this. And then even at times, music cut them off, and they deserve so much better. They really did in order to build this thing. It just really never got off the ground, and I'm worried that when we get to this match off, nobody's really going to care, because nobody really cared for the match at Revolution when it came to Brett and Thunder, because it really just fell flat. And then you got to Texas, and obviously we saw what happened with their match where Thunder won the title. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to fall flat, but it honestly has the potential in order to do that, and I don't want that to happen.
I don't think it's gonna fall flat. I think it's just I'm not a big fan of Serena Deeb at the moment. I don't. It's just not it for me. Her character, I mean, but I think people will care if the match doesn't go that long. But I want the match to go long, so it's just like I
want these two to kill it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have the potential to have a really good match, and I expect a really, really good match out of it. But I just don't want the crowd to like just start to lull, because I feel like they might get into that as well. And honestly, if it turns into like a slow paced match, then I would understand in that sense. But
for storytelling purposes, you do that for story.
Yeah, I don't know.
What also needs to, I feel like, especially where this match is placed on the card, is where people are going to see whether it's going to be like something that we're all going to be looking forward to, or if it's later on down the card where we're pretty much all burnt out from, let's say, the Anarchy in the Arena, or the trios between the House of Black and Death Triangle and all that stuff. Where this is placed on the card, I feel is also kind of important to see where people lie when it comes to this feud.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want them to shine. I do.
That's the best case scenario. That's the best case scenario. I mean, I hope they do. Honestly, I assume
and then once
retain, so
And then once we get out of this feud, can we please get into like some real feuds for Thunder here? Because starting off now, Rose was a complete flop, and then there's nothing like Serena Deeb's great, but I think once we figured out who the heck she was going up against at first, no one really cared for Serena at this time. So once we get out of this, get some real opponents, and we'll see where things go from there. Who's a real opponent? That's up to you guys for debate, because there's a ton of women right now in this division that people can grow upon. It's just Tony Khan again. Just gotta build this division.
Yeah.
Another women's match on this card. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Ruby Soho in the Women's Owen Hart Cup tournament final. It's going to be a great match. This is a rematch from Grand Slam, if you guys remember that. And this is going to be good. This is the finals. I mean, this should be good. This match has a lot riding on it. Whether this is a future opportunity for a women's world title or TBS title, whatever they want to do with it, this is a big match. And if they want to go with the rematch between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, they can do that. Or what I'm hoping for, guys, is Ruby Soho. Because if you guys remember, at All Out last year was Ruby Soho's debut in the Casino Battle Royal, I believe. And the final two were Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa. You can build that again. And especially if it's 4 world title shot down the line, you got your next feud right there.
Yeah.
So I got Ruby. I think Ruby's poised and ready for this. Dr. Britt Baker does not need this win. She doesn't.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
And I love Britt. You guys know I do. She just doesn't need this.
Yeah. Definitely with you on that one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking long term, guys. That's all.
I agree with you too. Yeah, I agree with you too.
But it's Britt Baker, and she's the golden girl of AEW, so I wouldn't even be mad if you chose Britt.
Yeah, like the same thing with the Young Bucks thing. I just got like a gut feeling that Britt Baker is gonna win.
If Jamie Hayter is the one though to make her lose, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, actually, that makes it better. Oh man,
stay away, Jamie Hayter, from this match, please. Let this be 1-on-1. Whoever wins. I don't care.
I'm kind of on board with that. Actually, no.
Jamie Hayter interferes to have Britt win? No.
Actually, never mind. If this wasn't a tournament match, then I would say if this is like a regular match, I don't care. But this is a tournament match. I would hope that whoever wins clean. It's a tournament match. Yeah.
Britt is not going to lose any credibility if she loses here. She's not.
Yeah.
So Nate, I'm sorry I cut you off. You are picking Britt here.
Yeah, I'm picking Britt.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not. Jamie helps Ruby win. That would be interesting. I mean, they did try to tease Jamie and Britt splitting or whatever like months ago. If they're going to do that, you pulled the trigger now.
That's what I thought you meant the first time. Wait, that's what
no. I said Jamie helping Britt win.
Oh,
in the first time.
Oh yeah, no.
If Jamie helped Britt win, that's an automatic no for me.
I got you, man. Okay, I understand.
But if Jamie cost Britt Baker the match because of their split that they tried to tease months ago,
that's what I wouldn't. That's what
I wouldn't mind that. But you pull the trigger now if that's the case.
Yeah.
But this is a tournament final. You do it clean.
Yeah.
Especially for the honor and legacy of Owen Hart.
Yeah.
And that goes for the next match too, which is Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. You have it be clean.
That should be
now.
great.
Here's the thing, guys. Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh, my boy Satnam, are barred from ringside.
Yes, that's great news.
They are barred from ringside. So there's not going to be interference as far as we are aware of. It's an AEW pay-per-view. There's shit all the time. It's going to be one-on-one from what we are hearing. This has NXT vibes written all over it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I hope that they don't have like any interference or anything, because that's what make a good match to me bad.
Yes.
Like you have a fantastic match and then like you have like a dumb finish where like somebody messes it up and win by DQ, or like someone comes out and help the other person and it just messes up the whole flow of the match.
I believe that's what Wolf was saying before.
Yeah, so they really shouldn't have no one interfere with this match, because we already know this match is gonna be freaking killer, bro. Like, it's Samoa Joe and Adam Cole. Two of
the best professional wrestlers out there right now. Yeah.
So and Phil, you already know who I'm going with, man. You already know who I'm going with. Baby! Yes, sir. My guys winning that tonight.
Tyler,
tomorrow.
I want that spot to happen. I don't normally highlight comments anymore, but I'm highlighting this one because this comment is
into
a freaking banger.
A Panama Sunrise into a Muscle Buster. Yo,
imagine the Canadian Destroyer or Panama Sunrise into a Muscle Buster, because you pretty much set it up in that same way. You just gotta get him on the shoulder instead. That would be freaking nuts.
If they do that in like one movement, that would look fucking insane.
That would be freaking nuts, dude.
Yo, I'm picturing that now. Like, yo,
Tyler, you're a freaking beast.
Common W, Tyler.
That's the comment of the night right there. And I don't usually say comment of the night or whatever, but that's comment of the night right there. Like that would be so sick if they can pull that off.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I got Adam Cole Bay as well. The only reason is because I think Samoa Joe already has this thing set for the next Ring of Honor show, whenever that does take place. It's going to be Samoa Joe versus Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor television title. At some point, we are going to get that. And that's going to be phenomenal. That's going to be great. I don't know if it's going to happen at another Ring of Honor show. That's up to Tony. Or if it's going to happen at the next pay-per-view. But the next pay-per-view is months away. So we're going to have to figure that out. Because you're not doing it at Forbidden Door. You're not. Because Forbidden Door is New Japan and all that stuff. So that's going to be that. But yeah, Adam Cole, I feel once I saw Adam Cole in this tournament, I'm like, this is for him, man. This is for him.
Yeah, I'm ready for Adam Cole to be freaking champion, man. I'm ready for Adam Cole to be champion, undisputed, and then once we get Roddy up in there, bro, we taking all the gold. We're taking all the gold again, like how we did in NXT in 2019. We running
Roddy with the TNT title.
Yeah,
Roddy with the TNT title.
Man, it's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to see it.
Adam Cole with the AEW World Championship, Roddy with the TNT title, and Red Dragon with the tag titles, bro.
We running AEW again, bro. It's gonna be 2019 all over again.
It's the Undisputed Elite, and it's the exact same motion too. Undisputed Elite.
I was wondering why. I was wondering why they can't do that. I guess apparently, like that's only a WWE thing. But
Well,
I'm
yeah,
like,
no, they can't do this, but they can make something else with the UNE with their like. I don't know. But Jesus Christ, they can do something. They gotta be able to figure out how to do something with it. But Samoa Joe, Adam Cole, gonna be a great match. At the end of the day, who takes home that Owen Hart Cup?
Adam Cole probably. I would love if Joe won. But I think Adam Cole is gonna win. So
to be completely honest, I'm not gonna be mad at whoever wins this because I'm just going to enjoy this match.
That's facts.
Facts, big facts.
I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. Huh?
I'm probably be upset on the live, but but in my soul, I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
That first reaction
in my soul, in my soul,
in my soul, exactly.
In my soul. And I know Roddy has to be in his feelings in NXT right now, just knowing that his friends are over here, and he just can't do anything about it. He can talk to them. He can talk to them.
Yo, you know,
injured too.
You ever got like punished at
his wife is there too. I forgot it, Marina. Jesus.
Yo, you ever got punished at home and like you look out the window, your friends are outside having the time of their life? I feel like that's what
I feel like that's what Roddy is. Yeah. Well, it's that SpongeBob meme, right? Where Squidward is just Squidward's just looking out of his house, and it's just SpongeBob and Patrick. Just yay!
That's just hilarious.
The rest of the movie.
That's crazy.
You know, Roddy, you'll be here soon. I fully guarantee it. I pretty much already have the goddamn contract and paperwork. I just have to wait until your contract's over. And your 90 days, because I'm pretty sure
30.
Pretty sure. 30, right? Huh? Oh wait, no, yeah, 30. It would be 30 because he is NXT. I forgot. And you're 30. So we'll see what happens. Up next, guys, we got 2 more matches to go. Don't worry, we're almost done here. A career-threatening match is happening on Double or Nothing. If Wardlow loses, he is banned from signing a contract with AEW. But if Wardlow wins, he is released from his contract with MJF. MJF versus Wardlow. Wardlow has to win to stay in AEW. This is going to be so good. They have teased the power bombs for Wardlow onto MJF for weeks upon weeks and upon weeks. We're going to get a powerbomb symphony tomorrow.
Freaking Wardlow been smacking the crap out of all of those security guards. Bro.
All the security guards. He's doing left, right.
Bro, man, jabs, right hooks. One hitter quitters to everybody, bro. Everybody just catching one hand. Bah. Like, bro, what in the world? But
I did hear about that. We're going to be talking about that after the prediction.
I was actually going to bring that up.
We'll talk about that after the prediction for sure.
Okay. Yeah. But I got Wardlow winning, obviously. But yeah, Wardlow isn't leaving.
He can't lose this, right?
Man,
he can't lose this.
He can't lose it. Like all of the momentum that he has right now is absolutely crazy.
The only way I'd see Wardlow lose is if he signs with Ring of Honor, which is technically still under AEW, but that wouldn't make any sense.
True. Yeah, but he got to win this. I was gonna say like not only because he had like all the momentum, but with the stuff going on with MJF, we don't know.
It could lead into something with that 2024 Aiden. It can, but we'll talk about it in just a sec.
But yeah, So Wardlow for the dub.
It's got to be a Wardlow, right, Loff? I
Power
mean,
bombs galore.
we're going to see a Powerbomb Symphony. MJF has been making Wardlow look like an absolute star. He is one of my favorite things going in AEW, and he is going to be a future star in this company, whether anybody wants to believe it or not, even though I know in the back of everybody's head, Vince is really looking forward to signing at least one of these two down the line.
Yeah, I mean,
Vince is looking, bro. Vince is looking.
That's what I'm trying to. I'll put Wardlow over. I think Wardlow deserves to get this win, but I think MJF leaves directly after.
Well, his contract isn't up until 2024, so he'll be here for 2 years.
I don't think that he gives a fuck. That's the thing. That's
that's true.
Think he gives a fuck. Like after what I saw today,
so you see him walking out on AEW.
Yes,
period.
I don't think he gives a fuck about that contract. If he wants to go, he is out. It just some don't sound right now. I don't know.
But he's gonna be a world champion, bro. He's beating Punk for the world title.
What did I just say?
I mean,
what I just said.
So let me get this straight. You would walk out on a company before you win a world title?
Yes.
I'm about to say if you're that unhappy, then yeah.
Yeah. Like look, at what cost is your sanity? At what cost is your respect? I don't know what the main issue is.
MJF is a prick. He doesn't care about his own sanity, let alone anybody else's.
It doesn't matter. You got to realize that all the ball is in his court right now. If we see that he doesn't give a fuck right now, you think he's gonna care because he has a championship? He probably gonna see the championship as a consolation prize, like they tried to do Jeff with the Hall of Fame thing. He don't give a fuck about that belt. If he wants to go, he's gonna go with the belt or not. That ain't gonna help shit. It's probably gonna make shit worse. I don't know, man. About the world title shot.
I don't know, man. If you're beating CM Punk in his hometown for a title, I mean, you're going with that.
If Vince calls him tonight and gives him a LeBron James Supermax contract, you think he gives a fuck about CM Punk?
CM Punk.
If Vince calls him right now and says, "I'm giving you all the money in the world," you think he gives a fuck? No, he's going to leave. He's going to jump the barricade like CM Punk. Like what Tyler just said. He's going to leave quick. There's not a thing they can do about it. You got to sit there and watch that. You got to take it out the chin.
I definitely see your point, my man, but I just don't know. If you're winning a world title within the next few months, beating CM Punk.
And there's no guarantee with that.
I fully, I see it coming, bro.
I believe it too, but there's no guarantee with that. Things change. I know they're not as impulsive as WWE is, but at the same time, things change all the time. And it takes one injury, one bad day. Things change, man.
The thing that also terrifies me.
Yeah, I'm saying
is that it terrifies me knowing that Bruce and MJF are so close.
You can't make plans for later. Everything every day. That's like a thing about life and shit. You can't make plans for 5 months later because you never know what life is going to throw at you tomorrow.
Tony Khan did with his World Championship picture. He knew the first 4 champions right off the bat.
I'm happy he had that insight, but at the same time, some people just don't think like that. Some people have different motives than that, and I think MJF's motives are a little bit different than what Tony Khan has in store. So I don't think he gives a fuck about what anything AEW is doing unless they fall in line with what he wants.
Unless it involves him?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you care about what you have going into the future of your professional wrestling career?
It wasn't certain, Phil.
I see your point. I do. It's
things change every single day. I cannot tell you something that's going to happen in July. I can't say you're on this freaking live right now that on July 5th something nuts is going to happen. Because tomorrow something could change and everything could flip. Everything There's cause and effect to everything. Things change very quickly. And with professional wrestling, you know this too. Things change very fast. And when you have such a fragile situation like this, you can't make plans for 2 months later. You can't.
Listen,
walk out.
Listen, yeah. I'm not naive. I know MJF is going to be here in WWE. I know he is. I'm not naive. I know he's going to leave for WWE. That's going to happen.
I don't even know that. I
just feel it in my gut that that's going to happen. Could Tony give him all the money in the world? Yes. But that's up for Tony to decide. And if Tony wants to give that bag, if you're going to give it to either Wardlow, who you can build a company around, or MJF, who would you want to really sign with your company? I'm picking Wardlow 10 times out of 10 because you can build that.
You can't do that.
You can build a company around Wardlow.
They could have built a company around Mason Ryan too.
Well, Mason Ryan was a bust. Wardlow's not a bust.
He was a bust? You know why he was a bust? Because Vince saw muscles and got horny and said, yeah. But you know what?
Batista lookalike, man.
It didn't work.
Batista lookalike, man.
Yeah. What is everyone saying? Everyone calls Wardlow a fucking agile Batista. That's all. That's what he looks like. Everyone knows what Wardlow looks like.
And he's getting the Goldberg chance. But in his name.
Nate knows something. Look at him. No one's expecting to hear that name tonight.
We broke Nate tonight. But yeah.
No one's expecting to hear Mason's Ryan.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't think MJF is leaving for at least anytime soon, but I do believe he will be here in WWE at some point. Now, speaking of MJF, according to Ringside News, MJF no-showed the AEW Double or Nothing Fan Fest event that happened today. He no-showed the event. The article goes as follows, and this is honestly leading right towards what you were saying, Loft. It really is. It's like you're Lofstradamus over here. It's yes. Honestly insane.
Yes.
So AEW is pulling out all the stops for Double or Nothing, and that includes holding meet and greets ahead of their big event tomorrow night. The company held a fan fest today, but MJF, who was scheduled for the appearance, was not at the event. The Salt of the Earth no-showed today's fan fest, pretty much making the concerns that the AEW star is legitimately unhappy with Tony Khan over his contract. According to event security, MJF did not pick up his phone when the management tried to contact him. So he's now even ghosting people on phone calls. PW Insider also reported additional details regarding MJF's contract frustrations with AEW. MJF is one of the biggest stars in AEW, and his absence left many fans disappointed. Quote, the word making the rounds at the event is that he legitimately did not attend the event, that the promotion was not able to get in contact with him as well. For fans who had paid to see MJF sign autographs and take photos, AEW staff did their best to make good by them, which is good. I mean, they pay money to do this. You got to do the fans right, including offering exchanges with other AEW talent. The exchanges with other AEW talent, we don't know what that means, but they at least try to do something right with the fans by not having MJF there. MJF is booked for a match at this coming Double or Nothing pay-per-view event, as we all know, against Wardlow. The Pinnacle leader will as well took on his association with Wardlow in the match that he has been booking this from months in the making. You can check the full card for Double or Nothing right here, and then it just says, what do you think of this story? This is huge because MJF no-showed a fan fest here, guys. And it's honestly leading right towards what you were saying. MJF just does not give a single shit. The ball is in his court, like you were saying, Loth. And if he wants a bag, which he honestly does deserve, considering how young and powerful he is within the pro wrestling landscape, the ball is in his court. Tony Khan just has to either step up or step aside and just let him ride out of this contract. Otherwise, he's going to walk out.
Yeah. That's the reality of it.
It's insane. It's insane because I thought he was just bringing up this whole 2024 shit because he's a prick and he's an idiot and he just does, he's being a heel. He's MJF all the time. He's not just Maxwell off camera. He's MJF all the time. Now, is that healthy? Unhealthy? That's up for you guys to debate. But
look at this, guys. Look. I wanted to say, look.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I'm making a whole fucking takeover card. I'm so happy. I'm sorry. I was fucking with renders just now. That's what I was doing when
Nikita better.
Yeah,
win.
no, you're good.
Nikita better win.
But yeah, he's MJF all the time, and we'll see where it goes, man. But him not showing up to FanFest today, that's huge. That's huge. All right, guys. Main event time. Main event time. Are you Team Hangman or are you Team CM Punk? The AEW World Title is going to be on the line in this. Hangman Adam Page, regardless of what anybody has said, has had an amazing World Title run. I know a ton of people are kind of very sour when it comes to his title run. I don't know why. I think Adam Page has become a better wrestler because of this World Championship run. He has faced Bryan Danielson on multiple occasions, who is the best wrestler in the world right now, like you keep saying, Law. And he's just overall becoming a better wrestler. The Texas Death Match is like his match now. Adam Page is phenomenal at what he does. But then you got CM Punk. Whether you like it or not, CM Punk is definitely a main reason right now why AEW is so hot. CM Punk is a great asset for Tony Khan when it comes to just being just a business decision. And when AEW pay-per-views used to be selling out in weeks, AEW Double or Nothing, the first buyout for it, like the pre-sale for their tickets and everything, sold out in less than 20 minutes. I mean, now, obviously, Tony has brought in way more people than just CM Punk, so obviously they're also into the factor of this. But CM Punk is a contributing factor here. When have you ever saw a show be sold out in 20 minutes? I mean...
Yeah.
Whether you like him or not, CM Punk is a contributing factor to why AEW is so hot right now. And I know a ton of people hate CM Punk for some strange reason right now, but he's been great. Well, Allin, yes, but that wasn't even really an AEW show. That was Ring of Honor. But then again, if Ring of Honor didn't help AEW in that venture, AEW would not be a thing.
Yeah.
You gotta do something with it because at this point,
20 minutes off.
I don't know if people are gonna ever become sour on CM Punk just because him coming back was such a big moment. But at the same time, there's a lot of talent on this roster that you have to account for, and seeing that Hangman winning the championship was also a huge moment. You have to play that at the you got to play it safe. Yeah, I'll say that. You have to play it safe. And
does Hangman retain by turning heel?
probably. I would not be surprised.
Because he's been in this tweener role as of late. He's pretty much saying to CM Punk he's going to destroy him, all this stuff, pretty much honestly almost cussing out the fans for liking CM Punk. He's in this tweener role right now. And I think you have to kind of have this tweener role stick around with him.
Yeah.
But it's CM Punk. It's his first championship. Shoot, what was this whole statistic that I was trying to figure out? It's his first championship match in he left in 2014, so that's 8 years. I mean, it's his first real championship match in 8 years. I love Hangman, but I think you just have to pull the trigger. No pun intended with the whole cowboy stuff. I was gonna say shit, but
yeah, I got CM Punk for the dub on this one too.
I'm Team Punk.
I don't know. I'm kind of with you. Feel like at this point, it seemed like you just got to throw it on CM Punk.
Hangman has been a great champion, and I don't want anybody to misconstrue that. He's been a great champion. But who's the money maker? When you see these two names next to each other, who's been the real money maker out of all of this?
CM Punk.
Now, obviously, that's money isn't everything, and it's not really just for this feud. It's just if you're gonna strike while the iron is hot with CM Punk, you do it, and it's nothing towards Hangman. It really isn't. If one of them turns heel in this, I'm all for it. But I just don't know if CM Punk, if he ever did turn heel, I still don't think people would boo him, unless if it's a real drastic, dastardly type of heel thing. And I'm sorry to even bring this up, Love, but when CM Punk pretty much made Jeff Hardy leave after that steel cage match, there was no turning back for that heel turn.
Yeah, that was it.
So I was so pissed, bro.
There was no turning back. So if Punk ever did something that dastardly, then of course Punk would get booed. He gets booed in Long Island anyway, but that's just because of the whole MJF stuff, and he just loves being a dick to Long Island, which I love. It's great every single time they go to Long Island. I just expect CM Punk boos, and it's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, Phil.
But you pull the trigger.
I have more AEW news too. Once we're
done. No, what happened now? Who?
Not only did MJF not show up, Samoa Joe did not show at the meet and greet today.
What? Samoa Joe?
Yeah, they said security told fans that they did not know why he did not show up. Joe is not known for no showing events, so hopefully all is well with him.
Wait, what? Where did you get that report from, bro?
WrestlingNews.co.
Okay, they're credible. Shit, what the fuck, Joe? Damn. Okay. Hopefully there was just other things going on. I really don't take Samoa Joe as being just like a no-show for no reason type thing. So hopefully everything's okay with that. Oh, that's nice. And other news, the first ever Owen Hart AEW action figure was revealed at the Fan Fest today. That's good.
Word. That's what's up.
That's cool. I know WWE people are probably going to be pissed off at that, but whatever. But yeah, Loft, Punk, Hangman, who you got winning? I mean, I know this is going to be a great match regardless. We're going to see a Buckshot. We're going to see a GTS. That hopefully we see those two do their own, like their each other's moves, like they did, kind of in the build up towards this. I think it's going to be a great match regardless.
I'm going Hangman. I'm Team Hangman.
Okay.
Yeah. And part of me is thinking, whenever Jeff and CM Punk cross paths, because I want that really.
That's going to happen. That has to happen. That has to happen at some point, bro.
Jeff needs his one back. I ain't gonna lie. Jeff needs his ones back.
Oh yeah, Jeff would have to have that for sure.
I don't want a title for that though. They should just fight just because.
Yeah, no, they don't need a title.
Oh yeah,
they just fight just to let it out.
They don't need a title.
Or 3
You know, it's crazy. You know, I look back at this roster now, and I'm like, there are so many dream matches that could possibly be happening with this. You got Samoa Joe and Adam Cole on the same roster. You're getting that tomorrow night. You have CM Punk and Jeff Hardy on the same roster, and you're going to get that eventually. You got Jeff Hardy and Darby. Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin on the same roster, and we just had that. There's so much on this roster that you can do.
Yeah.
I know a ton of people think that this roster is bloated, and honestly, I'm in that same boat. But man, you have so much dream matches when it comes to all of this. Who the hell is this? Somebody just came on in to here. I don't know who this is.
It's probably MJ.
Hello.
Yep, it is MJ.
There he is.
It's okay, good. I'm like, I only sent this to group chat, so only these guys have the access to it. So I'm like, what the hell?
MJW squad, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so he's here. What's up?
Yeah.
Speak your piece, my brother.
I just want to say,
Just coming on in here for the main event.
y'all know I'm a huge CM Punk fan. I'm one of the biggest CM Punk fans. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna hurt that It's gonna hurt that Hangman's gonna win this match. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so you're picking Hangman too. Okay.
Smart.
All right. We'll see what happens, guys. I mean, we went through everything in less than 2 hours. Guys, this pay-per-view is going to be at least 4, so you better prepare yourselves. Get a comfy chair or a comfy couch. Get snacks.
But I do
and order something.
I do want to say one more thing though. Don't be surprised if MJF or Wardlow is your next world champion.
I'm telling you right now, MJF is going to be the one to beat CM Punk. I'm telling you. I've been saying this. But we'll see. And then I would want Wardlow to beat MJF for the title, but that's just me. Guys, it's going to be a great show tomorrow. It's going to be 4 hours of fun. Grab a comfy couch, grab some snacks, grab a cold one. If you're of legal age or not.
Don't do
I saw that MJ. You came back for a second when I said grab a cold one before the legal age shit.
Okay, it was one night. It was one night, no comment.
If you're of legal age, grab a cold one. It's gonna be a long night, and we're just gonna have fun.
If the police is watching, I was just joking. If the police is here, I was joking. I never did anything. I am innocent.
Okay. But guys, have fun tomorrow night for Double or Nothing. I know we are. This pay-per-view is probably gonna last until like maybe 12:30. And I'm probably going to go over to somebody's house tomorrow, one of my friend's house tomorrow, just to watch the entire thing. So what I'm thinking is if we do the review for Tuesday's talk, for this coming Tuesday, because I think everybody will have their chance to pretty much think things over with 48 hours from the pay-per-view, and we can really just sit down and talk about the show. So I'm thinking this coming Tuesday is when we do the review. That way we can really hunker down and really focus on what the pay-per-view was about.
Would
Everybody's
alcohol
cool with that?
bad?
Cool. Huh?
Would alcohol really be that bad for minors to drink? Never mind.
Oh my god! We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here.
Okay.
Really, you just come on here to talk about. Okay.
But
Hey. Okay.
I mean, I wasn't lying though. I mean,
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
I'll tell you after the show.
Nate,
After the show.
I mean, Nate turned out fine. You know what I'm saying? Like okay.
I don't drink, sir. I'm straight edge like CM Punk.
Yeah, lost
If anybody's real straight edge here, it's me. Not a single thing.
Hashtag underage drinking. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're getting out of here.
Okay.
Do you guys have anything else to say before we get out of here that does not involve an alcoholic beverage?
Okay. Do drugs. I mean, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't do it.
Or
Don't do it.
drugs.
I was about to say mute this man. This guy, man. Nah, nothing really. I was about to say I'm about to stream on Twitch, so if you guys wanna
Sorry if it lasted a lot longer than you thought.
Yeah, I'm about to stream on Twitch, so if you guys wanna, come support Nate, I'm streaming on Twitch. Also, I'm streaming Double or Nothing tomorrow on TikTok. So if you don't have no way to watch it, come support the boy.
The internet's a wonderful thing too, though, guys. If you can't afford it.
Aiden, we are not gonna talk about that concert. Okay, Kyle O'Reilly, that was in the past. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah.
And we forgot to do this at the beginning of the show because we were trying to get into it. Get the merch.
Oh yeah, the merch. Don't worry, guys. Oh yeah, guys. By the way, the new logo is on a t-shirt now on bonfire.com. So if you want to get your t-shirt with the new updated logo, go get that today.
And get it with a free pack of cocaine. I'm sorry.
The handles, like the actual TikTok handles, they're not on the back of the shirt. That was just a little bit of an experiment to see right there. So Loft, you're pretty much getting an exclusive edition right there with the handles on the back of the shirt.
Hey. Merch.
So yeah, so guys, if you want your like OTB t-shirt with the actual updated logo, it's on Bonfire right now. So go there, go get the merch at bonfire.com. The exclusive outside the brand and its merchandise. And yeah, road to 500 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for all notifications, hit that like button. I didn't even set a like goal because with 13 matches on the goddamn card, we had to get right into it so that we just didn't,
drink alcohol, all that.
Oh my god, I'm going to kick you out again, girl.
What is Mike?
I'm going to kick you out again.
Okay, I'll stop.
I'm going to kick you out again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop for real. I'll stop. Okay. Y'all can follow me.
So go get your merch today.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys. Stay safe. And enjoy the pay-per-view tomorrow. Laf, you were not here for this. We're going to do the review on Tuesday because I know it's going to be lasting until 12:30, and nobody's going to want to be here for that. So we'll do it for
Tyler.
We'll do it for Tuesday.
Sounds good to me.
What?
And guys, we'll talk soon. Have a good night. Stay safe. Have fun. I'm ending this because you're too wild and too sweet. And we
MJ,
won.
Go to MJ. Hate the black.
Put your one up, MJ.
No, I would
Take
not.
the camera on and put the one up. Put the one up.
Okay, I got you.
No, you can do the middle finger if you want. It's just gotta have one finger or at least a Hearty. There you go. We the ones.